After a serious emergency at a school, how do you get students and their parents back together again?
It's a problem that's more complicated than you might think, especially when students have had to evacuate their school. Public safety officials put their plan to a test today. Sixth graders from Crest View Elementary played themselves in this drill.
Good morning, what's your last name?
They're checked into the community activity center just as they would be in a real evacuation, like a flood, a gas leak, or a tornado.
If you look at a lot of the cases that have happened where emergencies force kids out of a school, you'll see the parents out there waving, "Hey, John," they're trying to just basically run to their kids or have the kids run to them, and there's no check, there's no verification.
City officials and others played the part of parents looking for their children. But getting them back together during an emergency can pose some challenges.
Whether it's the roof is partially collapsed because of the weight of the snow or an active shooter, the social media is going to immediately notify parents, maybe even before I get paged out. And I would anticipate that parents are going to arrive here with a pretty high level of anxiety.
Officials hope to bring calm to a chaotic situation by providing parents with updates, but also properly identifying who's who in the midst of chaos.
We just don't want someone walking in here declaring to be a parent and walking out of here with a child that's not theirs. And so we've built a tremendous amount of effort around the security of these kids.
That means working with schools to have remote access to records to see who is on the student's emergency contact list and verify who the parents are.
If an adult tries to pick up a child at the school or at the reunification site, they're under the same scrutiny.
There's also something parents can do to be just as prepared.
Update those contacts, just because if something happens, we actually use those to verify who you are.
Emergency officials plan to offer the same training with other schools and districts in the future.